R to the dog. I ain't even been feeling like doing this. But let's get it. Yeah. It's probably the real level up. BIP Red Dog 1.
The O is for the 16 ounces that's in a whole pound. They really out here feeling my music. Shout out the whole town. K is for the killers I know who keep the 4 pound. You give an inch, he taking the mile like it was 4th down. The L is for the ladies for sure. I mean the real ones who out here working hard for they.
What's up, world? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy R2, and we back with another banger. You know what I'm saying? So grab some popcorn and your cold drink and go on down there and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and then go on over there and hit that bell. So when I drop these bangers, you be one of the first ones to put your eyes on it. You know what I'm talking about? What's cracking with y'all, man? What's happening? You know what I mean? Yesterday was Mother's Day. All over the world, man. All the women across the world, man. We definitely appreciate y'all. Yesterday was Happy Mother's Day, man. I know I'm kind of late with this video, but Happy Mother's Day to y'all, man. You know what I mean? I definitely took my tea lady out yesterday, my wife and my tea lady. We went, ate, you know what I'm saying? We went to this place called Bourbon Street Cafe. You know what I'm saying? I heard they got locations in a different couple spots, you know what I mean? One being Tulsa, you know what I'm saying? Definitely a good spot. You know, the vibe was on point. The food was on point. The service was on point. You know what I'm saying? And my mother was happy. You know what I'm saying? She ended up texting me after we left the joint, after we got back to the crib. She pulled up over here. You know what I mean? We just rolled out. You know, she jumped in with us. We just rolled out. So after we got back here, she got back in her car and she went on. You know, my mama work a lot, man. You know what I mean? So she had something to get back to or whatever. But she was, you know, she was very pleased at how yesterday turned out. I was pleased, you know what I mean? I was stuffed, you feel me? We got that, me and Moms, we got that fried catfish, man, that fried fish. Well, it was cod, it wasn't catfish, but you can tell how easily it break apart, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't exactly catfish, but it was bomb. It was crispy. It was tender, you know what I'm saying? Seasoned up, the fries, the hush puppies, the whole joint, you know what I'm saying? I ended up having a mimosa, you dig what I'm saying? Love the mimosas, man. I got turned out on mimosas out there in Denver, Colorado, Aurora area with my brother-in-law. We ended up going out there when I got out the pen. When I came home, my wife took me out there because I hadn't really never, you know what I mean, been out of Oklahoma like that, you know what I'm saying? We went to H-Town. We got New Orleans on our list next. We're going to go to New Orleans just to eat for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can have it set up to where we can get on the cruise and leave from New Orleans straight to Jamaica so I can go, you know, see about what that Bumba Clyde is like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I definitely want to see Jamaica. You know what I mean? One time in my life, definitely got to go see the island. See how pretty it is. I heard nothing but, you know, positive things about the island. My mother done been out there, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about me is, man, I'm scared of heights, you know what I mean? So getting on planes, it's pretty much out of there for me. If we can't drive and then pull up to the, you know, location where we dock on the boat and then go overseas, you know what I mean? I'm pretty much cool on it, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't trust no plane. I dang sure don't trust the people driving them or the people flying them, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. You dig what I'm saying? Never been on a roller coaster. Ain't with none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, yeah, man. Today is story time again. You dig what I'm saying? We're going back. Today we're gonna, you know, go back, man, to about middle school, man. You know what I'm saying? This is like, man, this is like 2002, 2003. You know what I'm saying? You know, R2 is in full swing at this time. You dig what I'm saying? Middle school, high school area, you know what I'm saying? I'm already, you know, repping. You know, I thought, you know, I'm, you know, whoop, this, that, you know what I mean? I'm thinking I'm tough, chest poked out, you know what I'm saying? Young, full of life, you know what I'm saying? Well, Oklahoma City, man, everybody that was, you know, that's about my age or older, they know about this spot, man. It's called Funscape, man. Now, I know a lot of people, you know, can relate to this story because growing up, man, you know, being black, you know, being young, you know, it was all about fun. You know what I'm saying? And going to the skating ring for me and the people in Oklahoma City was definitely an intricate part of us growing up, you know, because man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now, I done seen the movie ATL, you know what I'm saying, and they had, you know, the little skating ring or whatever, how it was cracking like that, you know what I mean? Oklahoma City, you know, we ain't far from that aspect, you know what I'm saying now. In ATL, you know, they was doing a whole lot of dancing and a whole lot of twirling and all that, but you know, it's pretty much the same setup, man. You know what I'm saying? You have people that knew how to dance on their skates. You got people that know how to skate backwards. You know what I'm saying? It was just like that. You know, Fun Skate was one of the best, man, probably the only skating ring that I can say, you know, as a kid, man, we just wanted to go there as kids, you know, like, man, on the weekends, man, Friday, Saturday nights, the skate, Fun Skate was the place to be. If you was outside, you know, in my era, my day, which is the early 2000s, you know, the late 90s, early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? We was outside then, you know what I mean? And you wasn't a cool kid in Oklahoma City if your mama didn't at least let you go to skating ring. You know what I'm saying? Because Saturday nights for us teenagers on up, you know, middle school, you know, going into high school, man, Fun Skate was the best skating ring that they could have, man, this side of Mississippi. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that Fun Skate, man, was the best skating ring this side of Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And every Saturday night, Fridays and Saturdays, every Friday and Saturday, the skating ring was booming. You know what I'm saying? Now, it sat right next door to a bowling alley. So, you know, we'll hit the skating ring, do our thing. You know what I'm saying? Do our thing up in the skating ring. And then we'll, you know, go next door to the bowling alley. Now, on Saturdays, the thing to do was to hit the skating ring, you know, do it big, you know, chase them girls down. That was a big thing back then. Chasing girls, man. I feel sorry for my, you know, for my future son, you know, because man, nowadays, you know, the courtship between young men and young women is pretty much over with because we live in the internet. We live in the internet world now. Back then, you know, you was forced to keep a little notebook and a pen. You know, you don't go nowhere without a pen and a little piece of paper to where you can write a couple of numbers down on. You know what I'm saying? At least got to have your pen because you can put shorty number right here in the palm of your hand, or you know, I was gonna say on your arm or something. But look how dark I am, y'all. Look at that. Ain't no black ink pen showing up on that. Not where it's gonna be visible. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, straight like that. So you had to have you a pen and some paper. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you want to get these numbers, you know what I'm saying? And you know, having the courage, building up the courage as a youngster, man, to go and face a young female. And, you know, you had to have a little game, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, these kids, you know, they walk right past each other in public because they know all they got to do is go to social media, you know, Snapchat, you know, Instagram, you know, Facebook, you know, these type of things, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to have no real interactions now. You know, real interactions between people is pretty much dead. You know what I'm saying? Because we live in the age of the internet. You know what I'm saying? So, man, back then, it wasn't no such thing as no internet. You know what I'm saying? This is pre-internet, you know, phase. You dig what I'm saying? So you really had to dress to impress. You really had to, you know, make sure your teeth was clean, make sure your breath wasn't stinking. You know what I'm saying? Keep you a couple Tic Tacs or some gum. You know what I'm saying? So this is back in them days. You know what I'm saying? And man, all my 30s, 35 and up. You know what I'm saying? Man, them days is gone. They long gone. You know, so it's only a thing of the past. You know what I mean? So, like I said, Oklahoma City, we had this skating ring, you know what I'm saying? Now this is primarily, you know, a north side skating ring, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think Midwest City had their own little skating ring, you know what I'm saying? It was one on the south, you know what I'm saying? But what none of them skating rings messing with Fun Skate. Fun fact, period. You know what I'm saying? So now this story takes place, you know, at a Fun Skate, you know what I'm saying, event, man. It was a normal Saturday night, you know what I'm saying? Now, me and my partner, man, me and my best friend, man, we used to go to the skating ring every weekend. This was our thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, we used to try to go to the movies too, because now after Fun Skate, you know, they close at about 10 or 11. Now we're going to hit the movie theater, you know what I'm saying, and catch the late movie of whatever new movie was coming out. That was the thing. It was just an unspoken rule that, you know, on Saturday nights when we hit the skating ring, because we're going to get to the skating ring maybe about 7 o'clock, get to the skating ring about 7, skate, you know, catch the, you know, holler at the girls, see what we can get cracking, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to stay there from about 7 to 10. 7 to 10, you know, they used to have a couple skates and all that, you know what I'm saying? Get your shorty. Man, how I miss them days, y'all. It wasn't nothing like, you know, meeting a good looking girl that you took a liking to or whatever, you know, you mack her down, whatever, get her number, you know what I'm saying? Y'all become cool. And you know, when the couple skate, you know, come on, you gonna ask Shorty if she want a couple skate, you know what I'm saying? To the usher, the you know, all that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Usher was popping back then. Usher was big back then. Man, I remember when that 8701 album came out, man, I was just a youngster, you know what I'm saying? Like 9 or 10, you know what I'm saying? And that was, man, one of the best albums that I've heard in a long time. You know what I'm saying? You just don't hear music like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they was playing all the slow cuts, you know, and you would be a fool to be standing around and not have no little shorty to, you know, go couple skate with, you know what I'm saying? And me personally, you know, I never had a problem with the ladies, man. I was a ladies man. I've always been chasing after ladies, you know, so I learned quick how to put my spiel together, you know, and talk to a, you know, shorty. You know, I learned quick, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't one of them dudes, man, that was like socially you know what I'm saying, socially crippled, as we say. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't know how to, you know, deal with people and talk and have a decent conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I learned Fun Skate taught me how to learn quick to be able to talk to, you know, girls. You know, that was a good first start. You know what I'm saying? Because we all had to start somewhere, even at school. You know what I'm saying? I was always a kid that made a lot of friends, talked to kids. You know, I always been, you know, talkative. I could talk to folks, you know, make friends quick, you know, at the drop of a dime. You know, all you gotta do is drop me somewhere where there's kids at. I'm gonna mix and mingle. I'm gonna find me a couple that's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Fun Skate was a big deal back then. You know what I'm saying? So this night, me and my best friend, man, I used to be at his house or he'd be at my house. So a lot of the times when I be over at his house, you know, you can kind of guarantee that this is what we're gonna do on a Saturday night. We're gonna his stepdaddy gonna probably give us $20 a piece. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go to the skating ring because he stayed close to the skating ring. Matter of fact, he stayed right there in them little townhouses right there by the skating ring. You know what I'm saying? So it was an easy layup. You know what I mean? We basically gonna walk to the skating ring. You know what I'm saying? So me and my best friend, man, you know, we at the skating ring, we doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? Now my best friend, he more of a laid back dude. He always been like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like kind of shy, you know what I'm saying? So he really didn't do too much talking, you know what I'm saying? Outside of talking to me, you know what I'm saying? Like when we get around people that we don't know, you know, I'm gonna be out mingling. Hey, you know, I'm more of you know, outspoken, you know what I'm saying? He in the cut, chilling, you know what I'm saying? He only gonna deal with people that we know personally, you know what I'm saying? So that was a good combination, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of a, you know, mix and mingle, you know, more inclined to get into some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And he's more laid back, you know, like the Red Devil and the White Devil on the shoulder. I'm more like the Red Devil, he more like the White Devil. That'll put it in perspective for y'all. So, you know, now we up in here for about 3 hours, man. You know what I'm saying? We kicking it. You know what I mean? Me and him, we been together the whole night. I ain't really too much let my eyes off of him. If I do go skate with somebody or whatever, you know, every time I come around, I'm gonna keep my eyes locked on him, make sure he good. You know what I'm saying? Because we came together, we gonna leave together. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. I always been like that. But this is my best friend, man. You know what I'm saying? And back at this time, you know, it's a lot of other kids that was, you know, a little more advanced than us, you know, because at this time, man, we probably like 7th, 8th grade, you know what I'm saying? And we go to school, we don't go to school with all these kids, you know what I'm saying? Now, the middle school we went to was a charter school, and we both went there. But see, we wore uniforms. That was a big difference between us and Oklahoma City Public Schools or, you know, Millwood or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So us going to, you know, charter school is kind of looked at as, you know, like some square stuff, you know what I'm saying? But people didn't understand that a charter school was just a school that was going to push you more academically, you know what I'm saying? And Independence was really a good school, you know what I'm saying? It had some, you know, it had some students that was rough around the edges too, you know what I'm saying? It just, when we, you know, the school we went to, these kids has got a little smarts, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going to school with kids that, you know, can't get the work done in class, you know what I'm saying? And everybody can't get the work done in class, you know, but we wore uniforms to school, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't really go to school with these kids, you know what I'm saying? But we knew them from the neighborhood too, you know what I'm saying? So everybody pretty much knew who we was, you know, but we wasn't just super tight with everybody, you know, coming up in this area, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, a lot of the times your friends, you go to school with them, you know, so we had a whole different set of friends that we went to school with, you know. Now we hung out, you know, around other kids, you know, from the north side too, you know, that we didn't go to school with. So back then, man, you know, you're gonna be closer to the kids that you go to school with, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can kind of see how, you know, the interactions were, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, everybody pretty much knew everybody. You know, if you grew up on the north side, you know who people is, you know, by first name, you know what I'm saying? So this night, man, we at the skating rink, we kicking it, you know what I'm saying? We ended up going to the, you know, they had a video game, a little area with a bunch of video games, you know, like a mini arcade and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's about time to get ready to get up out of here. And this weekend, man, it was just, I don't know what it was about this weekend, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, we chilling at the arcade or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm kind of peeping this other group of dudes, man. They kind of, you know, watching us or whatever, or looking at us or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't thinking nothing of it, you know, but I'm taking a mental note, you know what I'm saying? So we get through doing what we doing now is pretty much the let out. You know what I'm saying? Like this, man, this skating ring was like a club. If you go back and see how we was operating at this skating ring, I mean, it was black kids everywhere. I'm talking about kids everywhere, kids that think they grown at that, you know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of kids that's up in there, you know, standing on the wall, you know, you got your tough crew, you know what I'm saying? You got your bully crew, you know, that's walking through. They ain't really planning on doing no skating. They ain't put skates on the whole night they've been here, but the whole time they just come to look tough and look like they in a squad, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own cliques of who they hang out with, you know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, me and my dog, we ain't a part of none of these cliques because we don't go to school with none of these cats, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we gonna stand on business, you know what I'm saying? Period. This is my guy. We came together, we gonna lead together, you know what I'm saying? And this is a north side thing, you know what I'm saying? Now, everybody at this time, you know, I'm already, you know, north end, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm more inclined to get into some stuff, and my partner, you know, he laid back, quiet, you know what I'm saying? Yin and yang, you know what I'm saying? So now I told y'all I already caught this group kind of, you know, hawking us, you know what I'm saying? They staring at us or whatever, you know. And every time I look, you know, they kind of, you know, look off or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, you know, now I told you the homie, you know, my partner, he stayed right here by the skating ring. Anybody know where Fun Skate used to be? Man, right there on Penn, almost 122nd and Penn, right there in that area. them duplexes right there or them townhouses right there, that's exactly where he used to stay. You know, we probably maybe walk maybe a block and a half back to his house. You know what I'm saying? So we leaving, everybody doing their thing. We casually walking. We casually leaving the, you know, the skating ring, and we walking. We minding our own business. We ain't said nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Now, this same group of dudes, these kids was a little older, you know what I'm saying, and kind of more advanced because they runs up on us. Now, my partner, you know, he instantly get offensive. You know, he don't talk much, but the way these dudes approached us, you know, it was kind of threw us for a curveball. You know what I'm saying? Now we walking, and I see these dudes walking behind us, so I turn around like, "Hey, what's up, man? Y'all following us or something?" And one of the kids was like, "Yeah, that's him right there." I'm like, "What?" You know, so I'm confused. I'm turning around looking at my buddy like, "Man, what's going on? Did you know, at this time, man, we 7th, 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? I ain't R2 yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still dialing. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm a blood, but I ain't no blood yet. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I think I'm one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking back at my buddy like, hey, man, what they talking about? You know what I'm saying? So me and my partner, you know, he got an attitude. He like, what? He like, what you mean that's him right there? So we kind of put our backs to each other. Like, I don't know if this was an unspoken rule or what, but at this time, something just, you know, it's like the energy, the universe brought our backs together. You know what I'm saying? And these dudes kind of surrounded us. You know what I'm saying? So this is, you know, it's getting alarming, but ain't nobody touched nobody yet. You know what I'm saying? So we put our backs to each other. And we, you know, we pretty much about the same height, same size. You know what I'm saying? My partner, he was a little more broadly than I was. You know what I'm saying? He had a little more muscle on him a little bit. You know, I'm kind of skinny at this time. You know what I mean? So, and this is my ace boom coon. You know what I'm saying? So we got our back to each other, and these dudes is like, man, yeah, one of them stole my phone. Woo, woo, where our phone at? Where our phone at? And I'm appalled at this time. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, what? You know, now back then we had little Nokia phones. You know what I'm saying? You know, the ones where you play Snake. You hit the one button, you go up, the 4, you go right, the 0, you go down. You know what I'm saying? The Snake. Everybody remember them Nokia phones. Now the youngsters, I ain't talking to y'all. Youngsters, take a seat. You dig what I'm saying? This is for the old schools. Who remember them Nokia phones with Snake on there, y'all? Now, these are the phones we got. I got a phone on me. I got a Nokia phone on me, but see, I'm at the age to where we perpetrating. These ain't even activated. These phones ain't even activated. All you can do is play Snake on this joint. This is my mama old phone. You can't, this, I used to bring this with me to put my numbers in. I didn't like carrying a pen around. And at this time, this is back when they used to have the light up stuff was popular. I even had a belt buckle that I got from the flea market. My mama bought me. Let me ask y'all this. Who remember them daggum belt buckles that you can put the LED and you can click it until it put words on the screen? Come on, y'all. Come on. I had one on that night. I had the belt buckle with the red letters going across. I don't know what I had on it. I think I had Deezy Baby on there because that was gonna be my, you know, my set name. That was gonna be my rap name. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming up, youngster, I used to watch some videos and watch different stuff on TV, and I'm trying to come up with my nickname. What's my nickname gonna be? My name Dylan. So I'm like Deezy Baby. So a lot of people, you know, that if you come up with me and you remember me from back then, you know, when I was young, getting my career started in the streets or whatever, you know what I'm saying? My first rap nickname was Deezy Baby. You know what I'm saying? Deezy Baby. You know what I'm saying? You know, Weezy Baby, Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I come up in the Wayne era. You know what I'm saying? Wayne like a god to my age group. You feel me? So I had the belt buckle with the Deezy Baby with the letters, you know, slowly marquee, the marquee slowly going around on the belt buckle. You know what I mean? And every so often it'll come on across the LED screen. You know what I'm saying? So this is back in them times. So they looking for a phone. Man, me and my homeboy, we standing back to back, man. Now we ain't probably had a fight outside of me and him just chunking them on some, you know, man to man stuff when we was young, because we spent a lot of time around each other. I used to take him outside, hoop on him. That was my buddy, bro. That was my man. We used to do everything together, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Now we back to back. It's a couple short dudes and maybe one tall dude. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really in my mind, I'm like, man, we can take these dudes. They ain't talking about nothing. But we ain't took no phone, so we don't expect nothing to happen anyway. You know what I'm saying? So man, they still pushing the issue. They like, man, where our phones at? So I got tired of talking about the phone. I'm like, man, y'all can search my pockets, man. I don't got nothing. So when I said that, they start patting on my pockets, bro. I remember pushing one of the short dudes like, hey, back up off me, man. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of got, what I mean? We had like a quick little standoff or whatever, but nobody ever threw no punch. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to pat my pockets and stuff. I'm pulling everything out of my pockets like, look, man, this ain't y'all stuff. We ain't got y'all stuff, man. My homeboy, he salty. He like, man, y'all tripping. We ain't got nothing, man. We ain't took nothing from nobody. We mind our own business. My homeboy, he don't even, this is absurd to him because he's a square. He don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna say no square, but he ain't with stealing nothing. And me, I'm gonna be honest, I just did some stealing in my life, but at this point, I wasn't into stealing yet. You know what I'm saying? Later on in life, when I got in the streets and I started doing, slime ball stuff, man, I got, but I learned quick that ain't the way. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story. But anyway, so man, by the grace of God, man, we get these dudes up off of us. And it's like, that was kind of my introduction to the streets. And I say that because it's like we was doing everything right. We was minding our business. We wasn't bothering nobody. We just was there for the girls, bro. I was a ladies' man first. Before I was a gangster, I was a ladies' man. That was my thing. You know what I'm saying? Straight ladies' man. I want to get fresh. My mama gonna keep me fly with the brand new everything. I'm the only child, so I ain't got to share with nobody. This was the person that I shared with the most. You know what I'm saying? But our mamas were so close that they used to buy us the same stuff. So when they go shopping or they go to Texas for the tax-free weekend, they used to bring us back the same stuff. Shoes, shirts, pants, and all. Have us at school looking like twins or something. You know what I'm saying? But see, we wore uniforms. So, you gonna have on that top with them khakis. You ain't wearing no real regular house clothes to school. We wearing uniforms, collar shirt, khaki pants, and whatever shoes, you know what I'm saying? So we had the same shoes, you know what I'm saying? So, but the whole time walking, that was kind of my first time of seeing how cold the streets could be. Because you see, we got blamed for stealing a phone that we don't even know who y'all are. And we got ran up on. But luckily, I wasn't a gangster yet, so it saved them because I didn't have to twist the whole crew. I would have twisted the whole crew. But see, it was basically mistaken identity. I guess they thought they knew what they, thought they knew, but it wasn't us. You know what I'm saying? It was not us. And, and if you ask me, you couldn't even mistook that for us. Because I've been on girls all night. My partner, he kind of been just hanging around. I'm going to have to go find him a shorty to talk to. He ain't supposed to go look for no shorty. You know what I mean? He gonna be quiet. They gonna be like, well, who's your friend? He weird, he quiet, he don't talk. That's kind of friend, this kind of dude he was. He ain't like, oh, what's up, baby? What's up with y'all? What y'all doing? I'm gonna talk first. I'm gonna do the talking. He just gonna sit back. You know what I mean? He a good looking brother. He ain't ugly, but messed up and none of that. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. You know what I mean? But I ain't hanging out with no scrubs. My guy was, he on point. You know what I mean? He fly like me. You know what I'm saying? He just ain't as, eager to get into some mess as me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was my introduction to the streets and how cold they could be. A whole little crew of dudes running up on me and my partner, and we ain't did nothing but go in there and have fun. How many times you think that didn't happen to these dudes in Chicago, these dudes in LA, you know what I mean, Oklahoma City, you know what I'm saying? Person go out to have some fun and end up something happening to him just by the grace of God. Nothing happened right there because that could have transpired into some more because y'all want to search our pockets and all that. Now, if I would have been a little more advanced, just a little bit, I could have started blazing on y'all. And if I was a little more advanced than that, I could have had a knife on me or anything. Maybe they had a knife on them because it was around that time, at that time, people was starting to get hurt, going places and, getting into these gang fights and all that stuff. Because at that time, man, it's full swing. You know what I'm saying? It's 2003. You know what I'm saying? So anything could have happened, man. And I always tell y'all the lessons I learned, man, from that experience. And man, it could have got ugly that night. And me, I personally, I was kind of nervous because it was 4 dudes running up on us saying that we took something that we didn't take. You know what I'm saying? And it could have went either way. Luckily, they gave us a pass, and they, was listening to reasoning because we didn't do it. You know what I mean? And the dudes y'all looking for or whoever, this ain't your phone. I'm perpetrating. Look at this. This is fake phone, man. It ain't fake. It's a real phone, but there ain't no number on it. I'm using this to save my little old contacts, you know what I'm saying, that I meet up in this skating ring. So just young men, young brothers, when you out conducting yourself, I guess the way that we slid out of that situation and kept it from going further is we, actually, at least tried to explain that we didn't have nothing to do with it. Because a lot of people, they'll blow off the hinge just at the mere accusation of them taking something. You know what I'm saying? And then now you got a real problem because it's like, F the phone. We tripping because you tripping. It's the way you approach people and the way you respond. You know what I'm saying? So, don't be a victim to a BS, a BS world, because this is a BS world we live in. And now they got guns, man. Now in this day and age, 2024, people carrying guns. Everybody got guns. So it's like you can't even have a road rage incident or dispute with somebody because as soon as you raise your voice or as soon as you speak your mind or your opinion on something, they ready to shoot you if they don't agree with what you're saying. So young men and women out there living in this crazy world that we live in, just be on point, just be smart, and just always try to respond with an intelligent response that can be interpreted the right way, because the smallest, misunderstanding can turn into somebody losing their life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it's been fun. I love y'all, man. I appreciate the love and support. Each and every like, each and every comment, each and every subscriber, man. I definitely appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And I want y'all to stay down. I want y'all to keep it 100. I want y'all to, keep going and getting yours. You dig what I'm saying? I almost got caught up right there. But anyway, man, it's your boy R2, and I'm gone. Peace.